Hi, it's Maribeth with Sacred Grove. I wanted to tell you this great story that I got out of the book called Dogs That Know When Their Owners Are Coming Home by Rupert Sheldrake. He's a PhD, and he actually set up studies so that he could say, I'm not making this stuff up. And you can change that word stuff to whatever you like. but but he did it in such a way to say that, like, this is really happening, that I'm documenting when animals are telepathically connected to their people, and we can see it in their behaviors. And so it's really a cool book. And it what's really cool also is it's not just dogs, it's cats and parrots and horses. And then he talks about wildlife. And so he starts with the pets or the animals that that they're part of our household, so to speak. And then he moves on to other stuff. And I'm really loving this book. It's been around for quite a while, but when something's a good book, it's a good book, right? So being an animal communicator, I also love to hear that some scientist has gone out there and showed that we can telepathically connect to our animals, or in this case, our animals are already telepathically connected to us. So here's my story for you. This is one of my favorites. I got my little notes here, so I want to make sure that I get it right. This happened in England. Michael decided that he would watch his sister-in-law's dog while his sister-in-law and his wife went out shopping. And the dog just hung around on the carpet, was just fine. They were just cool. And then at 4:45, the dog gets up and goes at the window and is like, and is really ready. And then a couple minutes later, it's like, and it goes back to laying down on the carpet. And he's saying to himself, that's interesting. That's interesting. And being whoever he was, being Michael who he was, he jotted it down. And then at 5:15, dog got back up, staring out the window, looking around, getting antsy, getting excited. And finally, the two women came back in the house, and Michael was really cool. He goes, all right. And he's looking at his notes, At 4:45, you decided to come home, but then you changed your mind and you actually started coming home at 5:15. They're going, how did you know that? Well, the dog told me. So there's just tons of stories like this, all kinds of things. And so if you're inclined to believe it anyway, I'm giving you some proof from a scientist who said we're not making this stuff up. And if you have any stories about when you know that your animals are understanding your thoughts or even your behaviors, I'd love you to share them with me. Thanks. Bye now.